Alright guys, here we go. Top 10 hip hop, rap, R&B songs of the week. Now, some of these might not be new this week, but they're my favorites this week. So I try to make them as new as I can. You know, I'm not going to go back to, songs that were released in January. So here are my top 10 tracks. Rico Richie, We Dem, featuring Young Thug. This one's got kind of a harder, kind of gangster rap feel. It's got an interesting, almost Asian kind of instrumental to it in the back. I like it. I don't love it, but it's pretty good. It's on my top 10, so definitely not my favorite of the week, but it's a pretty good track. I would recommend it. Post Malone, White Iverson. I like this one. This one's kind of a little bit slower, but it's got kind of, again, that kind of hard gangster rap kind of feel. I'm swagging, I'm balling. Yeah, I don't rap. My third song, the OMI Kid Ink remix for Cheerleaders. Kid Ink's flow here, not too out of the norm for him, kind of that catchy mainstream hip hop sound, but again, really good. I enjoyed it. Kirko Bangs and Fetty Wap, Worry About It. This, I think it's the same sample from that song Pony that they use in like Magic Mike. I wasn't going to say it. I was like, no, don't say it. Yeah, that song Pony, I think it's the same sound, especially in the intro. Pretty good. Not one of my favorites of the week, but I've been a fan of Kirko Bangs for quite a while. He's not too popular. He's had some songs that have gone a little more mainstream, but for the most part, a lot of people don't know about Kirko, and I think this is one of his best flows. Normally he sounds a little bit awkward, but this was actually one of his better flows on this track. So if you like Kirko, check this out, or even if you like Fetty Wap. The next song is Wes Walker, Jordan Belford, featuring Dill. This is one of my favorites of the week. It's not my favorite. I'm saving my favorite for later, but I really like this track. It doesn't really have a good message, but the instrumental on this, the beat, really catchy, really kind of sticks in your head. It's got like a stutter beat. It doesn't flow, but it's got like a nice vibe to it. It's got a nice, cool, catchy instrumental that really goes with this track well. And again, not a really great message, but if you're not listening to the message and just tuning it out and just flow into the song, really good. Drake, one of my favorite artists, put out Hotline Bling. Not too different from Drake's style lately. Pretty good song. I enjoy it. Kind of that singing about a girl, singing, rapping, that whole Drake dancing the line kind of thing between rapping and singing. But normal Drake song. Wasn't one of my favorites this week, even though Drake is one of my favorite artists. It didn't stand out from a lot of his normal work. But again, good track. Godlink, Dance on Me. This one has kind of an R&B feel. The raps are fast, but the beat is pretty simple. Again, it's kind of like a slower R&B kind of, feel to it, but the raps themselves are pretty quick. So that kind of throws in a nice dichotomy there. The next one, I have to include it, 50 Cent, 9 Shots. I like this track. It sounds like normal 50. I mean, I almost would have expected or liked something a little bit more of a punch from 50, since we haven't heard from him in too long. I kind of, when I heard about his new track, I was thinking, it was going to be a little more, epic. But I can't complain about it. It was good. It's good 50. I like 50. And it's just something that I would expect from him. So it wasn't a bad song at all. It fits right on in with some of his older stuff, which isn't a bad thing. Vince Staples, North North. Now this is got kind of a strange industrial beat to it. Very simple chorus. I ain't never run from nothing but the police. Kind of a good song. A little more, kind of trap rappy. My favorite of this week was Nelly, The Fix, featuring Jeremiah. Always liked Nelly. Jeremiah, for some reason, every time he puts out something, I just fall in love with it. He's got an awesome voice and he's got a pretty good flow. And this one's kind of R&B-like, a little bit slower, but got that sexual healing reference sample. For me, I don't know what it is. I like any sample or anything like sexual healing. It's just, for some reason, anytime anyone does anything with it, it ends up really good. I don't know. And it's just kind of, this one's on repeat for me all week. And I'm going to throw one last one in here. I know that was already 10, but I'm going to throw one more that isn't really hip hop rap. It's more kind of R&B poppy, B.O.B., Back and Forth. It's got like a pop dance to it. And that's why we back and forth all night. I like the guitar in it. It's a little bit funky. So I would check that out as the 11th and final song on this list. I will write them all down in the description. So those are my songs for the week. I hope you enjoy them. Check them out if you like them. Let me know in the comments. What songs should I review for next week? Which ones do you think weren't so great? Let me know, and I will see you next week with more.